As we speak, Lukoil is doing something that smells like the end of an era, a rapid sell-off of its assets around the world before US sanctions take effect on November 21st. Refineries, networks of gas stations, and interests in oil and gas projects in Kazakhstan, Egypt, Bulgaria, Moldova, Ghana, and Nigeria are attracting buyers looking for bargains under pressure. Kazakhstan's state-owned Kazmungas is considering taking over part of the assets in the country, while Shell is eyeing deep-water projects in West Africa. For Lukoil, the dilemma is brutal. If it sells, the money could be frozen under sanctions. If it doesn't sell, it risks having its assets nationalized or placed under forced administration, as happened with Rosneft in Germany. The attempt to sell the entire international package to the trader Gunvor was already blocked by the US Treasury, which even went so far as to label the company a Kremlin puppet. All of this is happening while the war continues to consume territory and lives. On the front lines, Russia has taken advantage of the fog to advance in the Zaporizhia region, with fierce fighting around Pokrovsk and more clashes in Kupiansk and Liman. Elderly civilians are being evacuated from towns like Huliapol without water, without medicine, and under constant threats from drones and artillery. In Kiev, Zelensky is trying to put out another fire. A major corruption scandal in the energy sector. He has dismissed the Minister of Justice, the Minister of Energy, and has called for personal sanctions against his former associate, Timur Mitrovic, who has been identified as the mastermind behind a bribery scheme. Zelensky insists that there must be the highest level of integrity in the energy sector and supports anti-corruption investigations. Trading Division's reflection is that when you see a giant like Lukoil hurriedly liquidating assets, governments fighting to get pieces of that empire, and at the same time a country like Ukraine expelling ministers for corruption in the middle of a war, it becomes clear that the global energy system is not just a business, it's a political and moral battlefield. Refineries become pawns in a geopolitical game. Traders sniff out historic discounts and states nationalize whenever it suits them. But while numbers flash across Bloomberg screens, there are people leaving their homes without water, without medicine, and with no guarantee of coming back alive. So the uncomfortable question is, are we going to keep looking only at the discount on sanctioned barrels? Or are we going to start asking ourselves what we're actually funding every time we celebrate a bargain in the physical market? Because if oil continues to be worth more than international law and the lives of civilians, the next asset to be liquidated won't be a refinery, but the entire credibility of the system that provides us with energy. This is Trading Division. Understand oil like a professional. If you like these kinds of videos, give us a like and follow us. Thank you.